Oh, hi there. My name is Jonathan Beard. I'm the program specialist here at Friends of Citrus in the Nature Coast, where we're helping people and healing lives. You caught me during lunchtime. I was going to get ready to see what my choices are for lunch. You see, choices is something we all have to make in life, and certainly with this COVID crisis that we've experienced with, now it's a matter of making some choices from here forward. Well, let me check out what choices I have for lunch. That's not bad. Quite interesting. One of my favorites, Otis Spunkmeyer chocolate chip muffin. That looks good. 260 calories. Oh my. 20 total sugars. 32 carbs. As much as I love chocolate chip muffins, I'm not sure this is my best choice. Let me see what else I've got. I love my wife. She's looking out for me. Yes. Some good, healthy, fresh fruit. That would probably be a much better choice. You know, choices are something that affect us now and into the future, and we want to encourage you today to make some good choices concerning embracing our grief around this entire crisis. Why do you want to embrace COVID grief? Because I really believe it's our best option. You see, from this point forward, many have chosen different options for responding to the ongoing challenges of COVID-19. And now that we're in the aftermath of everything that has taken place, we look back and see some that have chosen total isolation and just removing themselves from all social interaction from other people. And then on the other side, there's folks that are claiming total oblivion to the whole issue and just pretending that nothing ever happened. Please understand, I believe this is a very serious issue that has affected us all. And I do have a healthy respect for everyone dealing with this crisis, as it has impacted our very personal lives and across the entire globe. But the responses, they seem simply to run the whole spectrum of emotions and everything involved with it. And so today, here are some tips in helping us to find a healthy balance as we embrace our COVID grief moving forward. Yeah, probably should go with the oranges. Perhaps I'll get a snack later. Tip number 1, let go of the past. You can't change the history of what has happened over this past year and the resulting grief and loss that have impacted everybody's life. The fact of the matter is, we simply have lived through this process and we find ourselves in this time, in this moment. We can't change the past. We can learn from it and apply its lessons to the present. It simply is sunk. Taking college classes through the years, I took some business courses and learned about sunk cost. It's a business term that refers to financial mistakes or failures that have been made. And the concept is that you cannot constantly try to make up from those mistakes. You can't spend all your time and energy trying to change what has happened in the past or to get past this financial setback. Simply, the past must not dictate our future. We simply just need to focus on the present and find our way from here forward. We can't live there. It's sunk. We simply learn from our past. Oh, I never did eat that lunch, did I? How about that snack? Oh, yeah. One of my favorites, Dove chocolates. I love the little Dove chocolates. They always have little sayings that go with them. Oh, here's some wisdom that goes right along with what we're talking about. Keep life moving forward. Looking back is only for time travelers. So folks, let's let go of the past Personally, I'm tired of traveling, and I'm ready for tip number 2, ready to embrace the present. You see, each stage of the crisis is like a wave of the ocean that comes our way. Sometimes it's more intense, sometimes it's more frequent, but it still comes, and we must realize that the waves are here to stay. We can't pretend that they just don't exist. We can't pretend that we have no control over the waves as to when they're going to come or how intense and frequent they come. If we try to pretend they don't exist, then we're just going to be pummeled by the waves. They're just going to just wash us right over. Or we can make a choice to ride each wave, to embrace it and to ride it out to its natural conclusion. As we've seen, there's always another wave to come. The fact of the matter is, the ocean doesn't just stop. We are wise to embrace each wave as it is upon us, making the most of each experience. Our healthy response to these waves of grief in the moment is truly one of the things that we can control. Tip number 3, do not worry about the future. You see, there's 2 things in life, things we can control and things we can't control. And it gets pretty frustrating if we spend all of our time on the things that we can't control. But if we refocus our energies on the things that we can control, then simply we can be the sculptor of our dreams. If you happen to be one who's waiting around for an all clear or a future now moment, I'm afraid to say it's never going to come. You know, you must embrace your future in this now moment in order for positive change to occur. So many times the very thing that we fear never comes true anyway. The perceived fear of the future is worse than the impending reality. And so take hold of the opportunity that's directly in front of us, and the future will take care of itself. Embrace it. The COVID grief that is upon us. In a day and age when hugs are few and far between, let's embrace our experience and make the most of our journey of grief. I'd like to offer you a hug right now, maybe a virtual, I don't think I can give you a virtual hug, but perhaps it's time to reach out to someone close to you and offer a hug and support as we find a way to embrace our COVID grief from this point forward. Take care of yourselves out there.